giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
Hello. Hi. Oh, happy Monday. And welcome to the first week of August. It is the 4th. Yes, the 4th. Right? It is the 4th. Yes, it's the 4th. My days are mixed up. Hold on, let me set my timer to stopwatch. No. Timer reset 20. We'll just do 25 minutes because anyway, that is how long. Hopefully I don't talk that long because I have to eat. Also, there's 25 minutes before I have to go get my clothes. Yay. Hi, it's been a weekend because I went out on Saturday, which, you know, ordinarily I think it's a good thing, but Saturday's not a day I want to be in pain. So that was fun. And yeah. And so that was I mean, I don't dislike going out on a Saturday, but it's the physical part that trips me up. Why is he walking around like that? That's just so weird and creepy. And I just saw him down the street at the gas station. Anyway, I have my doors locked. But even though I finished my video mostly, by the time I left the house on Saturday, I hadn't put the music to it yet. So by the time I got back and actually got settled, and I put the music on, I ended up exporting my video later than I normally do. So it was kind of like, it felt like all of my work was for nothing, but I guess not, because if I would have had to come back and still edit, that would have been worse. So, did I do anything else this weekend? I made a mood board for my Mackenzie Brown Book 5 series. If I remember, I will insert it somewhere in here. And I like my mood board, actually. It's not for the whole series. I have one for the Mackenzie Brown series as a whole, but I don't have one for book 1 through 4, which I kind of want to go back and do one maybe as I read through them, because I wasn't making mood boards for my projects back then. I would make boards for like other stuff, but not necessarily for my projects. I didn't realize how inspiring having the mood board was when I wrote books 1 through 4. So yeah, I want to go back and make a mood board for that. I have to actually go back and redo my pen name mood board, although I'm not sure that there's a point. No one will really see it until no one will really see it. Well, I mean, people will see it on my pen name account, but anyway. But I have to redo it because it just reads sweet romance vibes, which is not a bad thing if I was writing sweet romance. But I want some element of suspense in there. So there's that. I need to. I didn't do my newsletter like I had wanted to over the weekend, but it's fine. We'll hopefully get it done this week. And what else do I need to? So I'm supposed to be starting draft 1 of Mackenzie Brown today. Did you see where I'm at, right? It's laundry day. We know how that goes. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually start it today, which kind of makes me a little sad. But hopefully, I mean, if I could at least get it started, maybe do even 500 words or something, and just get it started, that'll make me feel better. I plan on going out the house tomorrow. Hopefully, if I don't find either of the coffee shops that I saw online, because I drove in that area Saturday and I didn't see them, but I wasn't actually like looking for them. I was just kind of glancing to see if I saw it. But if I don't, then I'll just go to Starbucks and sit for a little while and, bring my laptop. I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know. I can't really speak for tomorrow yet because I haven't gotten back in the house and gotten settled and folded and put up laundry yet. So I don't know what my pain level is going to be when I wake up tomorrow or when I go to bed tonight even. So that's kind of what I'm going by. But I do plan on getting started on the first draft of Mackenzie Brown Book 5 this week. I do plan on, if not finishing editing of the crutch words, getting closer to finishing the crutch words of When Love Calls, and still re-outlining. I'm on book 2 now, the pen name, so I finished re-outlining book 1. I'm satisfied with that. And oh my god, so yesterday when I pulled up my outline to work on Mackenzie Brown book 5 mood board, when I was going through Pinterest looking at the things that I have pinned on my book 5, I was like, oh my god, why did I just have a whole other idea for this book? Do I want to re-outline this thing in one day? The answer was no. I am a huge proponent of knowing that even though I have outlined a structure for this novel, things can change and plans can shift, and I could get into writing it and something else makes the direction of the novel go a different way, and I'm okay with that. And this is why I don't have a problem with the whole, when people say outlines then make the story boring because now you know the whole story. No, I don't, because at any point as I'm going with my outline, a whole new idea could spark and it could shift everything, and it could keep the main structure of my outline intact but change a lot of it. It's happened to me before where When Love Calls, the finished what I have now is not what I had when I did the first draft. When I did the first draft, for one, it was a singular POV. Now it's a dual POV. There's so much that changed from the initial first draft that was outlined. And yeah, I did have to go re-outline it after I finished, but the first draft is not for that. But I did think about it. I'm like, do I want to go back and sit here and re-outline the whole thing? And I'm like, no. Because what I had an idea for, I don't think it would change the vast majority of what I already have in the outline. It will shift a few things, and I can do that as I go. So, I'm ready to start it. I don't have much insightful things to say, except for I really love my Finch app, and I've been having a ball with it all weekend. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go eat now because I'm really hungry, and this heat has already made me feel wiped out for the day. So yeah, I'm just gonna go eat now, but I'll be back later, hopefully, to get words. Bye.
But I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh,
set you up because I don't really have the wrist strength to hold you at the moment. Remember these? Did doze off for a hot second after I ate dinner. I didn't mean to, but I'm in chat on Dolores' stream. If you saw the clip from a second ago, you will see I have started a document for Mackenzie Brown. For Mackenzie Brown, I Can Talk. Book 5, Draft 1. It's not much I've written. I actually, when I was at because I think I said earlier in the clip at the laundromat that I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get to write anything today because laundry day. But then something came to me while I was at the laundromat, and I remembered I have a newer phone, so I can actually open up my Google Docs and start writing if I need to when I'm out of the house. So that's what I did. I started the opening scene to chapter 1, and I don't know if I like it. I like it, but I'm a little unsure of it. I probably am just tired, and maybe when I look at it with fresh eyes tomorrow, but I've added to it this evening. It's still only on page 1, so I don't have a lot, but I think it's a little different from how I started it in the outline, but I'm getting back on track now. But yeah, I folded clothes when I got back. That was the extent of my productivity, other than the little bit that I typed. I don't know what the word count is at the moment. I'm not even sure it's 500 words. I'm trying to at least get 500 words so I can at least have that much. I'm very tired, hence I dozed off during the stream. I'm still sleepy if you can't tell. Oof, my hair looks a mess. Oh God, I'm about to put this heating pad on my back because my back is really killing me, and I really would like to leave the house tomorrow, so yeah. I may be back. I think I'll be back. I hope I'll be back. Yeah. I may or may not be back, but if not, then you'll see me tomorrow. You'll see some clips afterwards, because I'm about to do my Duolingo and play a couple of games, but maybe I'll come back and say goodnight. I have no idea. Right now I have no idea what I'm saying. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna say goodnight now. We'll see how tomorrow goes, because I really don't know. My back still hurts a little less now with the heating pad being put on it, but yeah, I think I'm probably still gonna go out, but we'll see how I feel when I wake up, what my body tells me. So all right, good night. Bye.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want. tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Here we go, turning all around.
Oh, hello, hi. My hair, the wind has done a number on my hair. Anyway, hi. Happy Tuesday. I don't know why I was about to say happy Friday. It's nowhere near Friday. But it's Tuesday. As you can see, I did make it out. I did make it to the coffee shop. Should I have gone out? That's debatable because my hip. It's been thoroughly aggravated. It's been thoroughly aggravated. It was aggravated when I walked to my car. It's aggravated the whole time I sat at the coffee shop. And it still hurts now that I have to actually walk across this parking lot back into the house. So yeah. But apparently I didn't care about the pain. I did get, I didn't do as much as I had hoped I would do. I ended up having to research a couple of things that you would have think I would have. Well, no, because the way that she dies, the person that gets killed in the opening scene, the way she dies, I've made it a little slightly differently in the outline. I kind of just added a method that wasn't in the outline, so I had to look up some things that I hadn't planned on having to look up. Anyway, kind of 1,000-ish words, which is not great, but I had to do some research, and I had to use the bathroom a couple of different times, so that kind of broke my momentum. But yeah, still got some stuff done, felt good about it. Now I have to go back in here. I will check back in later. I do plan on writing some more, so yeah, we'll see. I'll be back. Bye. Okay. This is not a full update. I just thought I had to come on and say that really starting to regret going out today. Just because my back hurts even more now than it did yesterday. It's fine. I sound like a broken record. But if I don't talk to you guys about my pain, who else do I talk to? I'm just very tired and very much in pain. That's why I'm getting ready to put this on my back. Well, I read for a little bit just to try to decompress. I am going to try to write a little bit more. I'm so tired though. My brain hurts and my back hurts. My hip hurts. Do I put the heating pad on my back or my hip? To pick which one hurts more. They both hurt a lot. I guess we'll start with the back and then we'll migrate it to the hip and then to the knee. But the knee is so used to the... Yeah, I'll be back. I'm not feeling all that great. I'm a little concerned. It feels like how it felt back when I ended up needing emergency surgery. And that is a little concerning for me. But yeah, I don't feel all that great, so I'm gonna go lay down. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss. I know that we're all screwed.
Hello, hi. It's happy Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. Stream day, and it's 6:30 essentially. And yes, I am just now coming on. And yes, I also forgot to turn the light on across the room so that I don't look, however I look. Anyway, as you can see, I'm feeling a little better. A little. I was really worried because I was starting to have some abdomen issues like before, and I don't know why that is. I want to chalk it up to maybe exhaustion was making me feel, or in my head about certain symptoms. I was feeling really crampy, and it could really just be that my period is coming soon, and that still could be it. That coupled with my back was hurting, my shoulder was hurting, my wrists were hurting, my knee was hurting. I don't know. All of that has nothing to do with my abdomen. The cramping is the only thing I could think, because it was feeling really crampy, but not in the I'm getting ready to have my monthly cycle type of way. It was feeling like it felt before. And so I was getting a little nervous, a little worried. Glad that I was worried for nothing. So yeah, feeling better. And I have gotten 2 hours of writing in, which according to my bench app, I've completed my writing goal basically for the day. Although hopefully I'll get to write some more, but we'll see. But yeah, I don't know how many words I've written. Not as much as I should have, because I did doze off at a certain point during one of my sprints, because I'm just really tired and had a weird start to the day. Bit of an accident, maybe. Because my legs were hurting so bad, I didn't quite make it to get back home on one of my trips in time. It's fine. Embarrassing, but fine. So yeah, there's that. And that always kind of makes my day start off weird. Because then I'm like, I don't want to fall back to sleep. I had the bathroom dream, and normally I can wake myself up in time and get to the bathroom in time, but when my legs really hurt, really, really bad, I don't move as quickly as I need to. So, yeah, that bathroom dream, it is not a joke. But anyway, I can laugh now because it's a little less embarrassing at this moment. But it's always harder for me to go back to sleep after that happens, because I'm like, what if it happens again? Anyway, I'm gonna go get ready for stream now, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do. This embarrassing segment has been brought to you. I'm gonna go. Bye. Oh, hello, hi. I don't exactly know what I last discussed with you. Well, we'll start with the fact that I do know my word count. I say that, and now I have to look. I know it was 1,500 and something. Hold on. 1,577. Did my stream. Laura was with me on the stream, and after the stream ended, Laura went to dinner, and then the stream ended, and Tiff popped backstage, and we hung out for a couple of hours, and just talked and chatted about stuff, writing stuff, and life stuff, and that was fun. I hadn't talked to her in a while, so or it seemed like that anyway. And then I went to go eat a very, very late dinner. I was hungry, and now I am relaxing and chilling. I've made my list what I do tomorrow, although, oh darn, I need to put on the list grocery shopping, because that is where I'm going tomorrow. Do I feel physically up to doing that? Not really. And I don't know why I made this list as long as I did, knowing that I'm going to the grocery store. Oh boy, I gotta stop doing that, you guys. I have to stop making my list on days when I know I'm going out and I know I'm not going to be able to do all the things I want to do when I get back. I have to stop making this list so long. I have like 7 things on this list. It was 6 and now it's 7 now that I remember that I need to go to the grocery store. And I know I'm not going to get all these on. Because I know I'm going to be wiped out. Gosh. I hate this. Always being tired and in pain. And it's not fun at all. And how do you account for the days when you're in pain most of the time? Like, you can't just not get anything done at all, ever. And I know the drill is to, do the most that you can do on the days when you're not in pain, but I'm never not in pain. There's always just different levels of pain. December is a very long time away to see a rheumatologist. That's all I can say. Anyway, what I do, excuse me, I have to take to heart a comment Esther left me on my video about not necessarily trying to cram. Like, sometimes it really is baby steps of doing a certain thing. Like, even if I'm only able to do 1 sprint worth of doing crutch words, it's still 1 more sprint than I didn't do, that I didn't have before. Even if it's not like a massive amount of time, it's still something. And if I look at it like that, eventually those little moments of time will add up to having everything done. And if I think of it like that, which makes complete sense, I always keep trying to pile on, thinking that I can get a huge amount of things done, thinking that I can just push through whatever pain I might have on any given day, which doesn't always happen. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I did my Duolingo already. I'm gonna go play a couple games. I may write a little bit after midnight just to try to get some writing in ahead of when I wake up tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I actually want to finish reading the chapter I was reading of the Ghost Artist Club. It was at a good part. And then I have my other book, the Dave Baldacci book, that I need to finish reading that chapter of. So, And then I think Tiff sent me a book that I'm going to be beta reading. So I might start on that. So, nope, maybe not running, maybe reading. Anyway, I'll be back. Check in later. Bye. Okay, I'm going to say goodnight here. Watch some videos. As you can see, I'm getting ready to do some reading. Obviously, I'm not going to read the whole thing tonight. Then again, it's a Tiff story. And she has been known to write things that have me up until 7 o'clock in the morning reading. But I'm going to try to behave myself because I have to go to the grocery store tomorrow. And I'm not looking forward to that in the slightest. My body still hurts from Monday and Tuesday. And yeah, not looking forward to that at all. I'm trying. I'm gonna try to hopefully get everything I need so I don't have to go back out on Friday, because I think I can't do that. And yes, I know I hate being cooped up in here, but there are times when I need to be. And that would be now, because my body hurts. And it's very mad at me. Very, very mad at me for going out 2 days in a row, because it feels like I should know better. And I should. But I'm a hard-headed one. And again, as I've said before, sometimes I think about more of what's best for my mental sanity and clarity as opposed to my physical well-being. The two things do not always align. And I was very happy to get out and go to the coffee shop on Tuesday, but should I have done that? No, because my body was screaming at me. Even as I was sitting in the coffee shop, there were parts of me that were throbbing in pain. But mentally, I was happy. I was thrilled. And being in the coffee shop and writing, it was wonderful. I loved it. If I could do it every day, I would do that. But when I got up to leave, there was other feelings that my body had towards me. They weren't great. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm not looking forward to tomorrow at all. And the store isn't the only place that I have to go. Well, the grocery store isn't the only place I have to go. I have to go to another store to return something. Pray for me. Good night.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. By thirst.
Okay, while I'm at this light, I thought I would come on and say hello. It is 5:52. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday, the 7th. I'm exhausted. There's a lot of stuff back here, and I'm exhausted. And naturally, of course, on grocery day, I went to Chipotle to get me something to eat because I'm not cooking anything tonight. But I tried to make sure I didn't have to go anywhere tomorrow. So I tried to make sure I didn't forget anything. I felt something pull in the store that wasn't great in my abdomen area, which makes me, again, concerned for the whole umbilical hernia issue, because it can reoccur. So, yeah, I went to go pick up something that was on a lower shelf, and it wasn't light, and I felt something pull, and I didn't like that feeling. And then to top it off, my ankle hurts, my hip hurts, my back hurts, everything hurts. I'm just exhausted, but I'm still gonna try to get stuff done when I go in. I don't know, we'll see. I'll be back. Bye.
About the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts, but something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what.
Hello. Hi. It is several hours later since the last time I actually spoke to you. I'm in the bed, as you can clearly see. I am hurt, but you know, I said that earlier. So, I was gonna join Tiffany's stream earlier, but when I got back and after I sorted through the groceries, ate some food, I could not pull it together to be on for a stream. I had to put ice on my ankle because ankle has been acting up lately, and heat on my knee, which, by the way, I need to grab my pad, get my heating pad again. But I'm tired. I'm doing a beta reading right now, because that's all I have the mental capacity to do. It's beta read and play some games, and I'm about to do my Duolingo. I don't know if I'm gonna try to do anything later, like in another hour or two maybe, but I'm exhausted, and I don't have enough heating pads for how many places on my body hurt. So there's that. But I want to do some beta reading because I need to have this read by Monday, which I think I probably could do it before then, but you never know. So, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. Not much of an update. I'm so sorry, but I just don't have the energy to do anything. And yeah, that's all I came to tell you. I may or may not be back. We'll see. Bye. But yeah, I didn't want to explain. I'm 2 days too late for this, but because I know y'all saw me go to Starbucks on Tuesday, and I said I was gonna try a different coffee shop this week. That's what I was excited about. But there was only 2 coffee shops in the immediate area by me, and one happened to be closed on it's closed on Tuesdays. I don't know what that's about, but it's open every other day in the week except for Tuesday. And the other one, I looked for it and I couldn't find it. I don't know if it closed down and maybe it just hasn't taken it off of Google Maps yet. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I couldn't find it. So I just ended up at my normal Starbucks. I don't know why I felt like I needed to explain that, but I did. So that's it. Bye. As you see, the tails are out. Oh, this one's a little crooked. Anyway, I'm gonna say goodnight here. I'm beta reading right now, so hoping I can finish up a couple of more chapters before I really call it a night. We'll see. I do have my list. Oh gosh. I might need to look up the doctor's name who did the follow-up after my surgery. I might need to be checked out. I don't know. I felt a little twinge in that area just now. Okay. I'm gonna go try to read some more. Have my list made for what I need to do tomorrow. Yeah. We'll talk tomorrow. Good night. Bye. Hello, hi. Ooh, gosh. What's my hair doing? I don't know what it's doing. Anyway. It's... Ugh. Anyway. You know what? Never mind. That's not important. We're just gonna ignore the whatever my hair is doing. Hi, happy Friday. I know the lighting is terrible right here, but I am not sitting in that chair. It's uncomfortable. But just wanted to come in and come on and say hello. Early. It's early for me. It's 4 o'clock, so it's not really early. But I woke up very late. I didn't wake up until about a little bit to 1. Something like that. I don't know. My body just didn't want me to get up for the day. But I've gotten dressed. I've had coffee. Done my devotional. I've beta read a couple of chapters. I'm going to beta read some more. Also work on, I think I'm working on my pen name outline today. Or at least for part of the day, because I haven't touched it all week and I kind of miss it. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to work on today, in between beta reading, obviously. But right now I'm going to actually go eat something, because I probably should do that. I'm hungry, and I hope these blood pressure medication doesn't make me tired to where I end up falling asleep during a sprint. That happens these days. It's not ideal. I think next week I'm gonna actually try the whole, I don't know how I feel about this, no to-do listing. Maybe a to-done list. We'll just flow with the day however the days go and see what I manage to be able to get done. I think the reason I want to do that is because I want to make an accurate assessment given my physical limitations and chronic illness and whatever, of what I actually can get done instead of these outrageous to-do lists that I make. And where I'm looking at the end of the day and there's 5 things that still haven't been done. 3 things I got done, but 5 that I didn't get done. Probably because I shouldn't have made a list of 8 things to begin with on the day I'm going out. So that's fun. But right now I'm gonna go back. Actually, I'm gonna go eat and then I'm gonna get back to work. But I'll update you later. Bye. Hello, hi. You are propped up because my wrist is having issues. It's fine. I have now eaten dinner, which was really good, by the way. It was pepper steak. Yeah, pepper steak. Anyway, it was really good. I did not enjoy having to stand to actually fix it. Which is why this is about to go on my back. But, hold on. Okay. I've done some more beta reading. I edited the chatty parts of my video up until yesterday, of course. And I've only talked to you guys once today. So there's not much yet to edit for today. Chatty bits. And I don't intend to chat for long on this clip either, because I need to go back to editing down some more of the B-roll and then do some more beta reading. I'd actually wanted to work on my pen name outline. I had it pulled up earlier, but then I realized that I have too much video editing to do along with the beta reading, and I need to make my list. Oh, excuse me, for the weekend. So yeah, too much to do. No, I might do a sprint or two and work on my outline a little bit. You know, I've watched a couple of videos this week all talking about fitting in writing where you can and not beating yourself up for the amount that you think you should be writing and not getting that amount done. And I know I'm doing this challenge, which I don't talk about much because I'm failing so terribly at this challenge, the 75-90 challenge that I did for myself. Well, I didn't make my appointment, the lifestyle part, which is the 90-day part. I did make my appointment for the rheumatologist. It's tough to find me a therapist. I haven't really been able to get movement in. I'm contemplating, I just said this clip wasn't going to be that long, didn't I? But I'm contemplating, but what I'm contemplating, I can't, you know what? I'll speak on that next week, because that's going to take a longer clip, and I didn't see if I can even find some way to budget for that. But considering I need new tires, well, not new tires, but new used tires, I need 3 of them, and they're $60 a pop. So I still have my spare tire on my car. I am not thrilled about. You're not supposed to keep your spare tire on your car for very long. I don't like how it feels when I'm driving on it, or how it sounds for that matter. So there's that. But I was watching videos, and there's a couple of different videos. One from Kristen Martin, I think. And then Esther left that comment on one of my videos. And there was another video that I was watching, and they're all different things. One is talking about fitting it in with being a new mom, which obviously I'm not. But, you know, it's the same kind of theory about fitting in pockets of time. And even though they don't seem like a lot of words, those few words do add up. And there's another person who also has chronic illness issues that's, you know, talk about fitting it in on bad pain, like, not bad pain days, but considering the bad pain days with the good. Problem I have with that for me is, well, I can't say I don't have any days where there isn't any pain. It's just a matter of the level of pain. But I guess I can, and there haven't lately, in the last month or so, there haven't been any days where I have been any less than a level 5 pain. And it's not that I'm not writing. I am writing, and I'm very thankful for that, because I could have writer's block or be experiencing burnout or something. So I'm thankful that I am writing. It's just, in my mind, I should be able to write X amount of words, and I'm only able to write Z amount of words, and the two are not matching up for me. And I know that I need to get past that, and that's my own brain and my own thinking, and me getting past my own neuroses about it. And like the other day, the coffee shop, I just watched the clip back when I was editing the chatty parts of my video, and I said I was only able to get about 1,000 words at the coffee shop. And now, as I watched it back, I'm like, there are some people who aren't even able to get 1,000 words in a day. and I should be happy with the 1,000 words. And I keep matching up what I used to be able to do as opposed to what I am now able to do. And don't get me wrong, I've never been a person who could get 10,000 words in a day. I've tried. Y'all have seen the videos. They're archived on my channel. You can see the attempts that I've made at trying to get 10K. I've only got as far as 8,000 words in a day, and that wiped me out. So I know I can't get like 10,000 words, but I've at least been able to get 2,500, 3,000 a day before, and it just doesn't seem like I'm able to get to that point anymore, which is frustrating for me. But I need to get to a place where I am happy with getting the 1,000 words that I get. Even if it's not 2,500, it's still 1,000. I'm trying to get there. And no one else is like expecting this of me. I'm just frustrated with myself for not meeting my own expectations. But oops, you fell. Sorry about that. But yeah, that was my sign that this clip should end. It's 7 minutes now. So yeah, that's my sign that this clip is ending now. I'm gonna go back to beta reading and I'll wrap up at the end. But yeah, those are my thoughts at the moment. I'm just frustrated with myself. I'm frustrated with, okay. No, I'm gonna save that one for next week, because that one's about the whole physical movement thing, and I'm frustrated with myself on that front too. And that's a whole nother conversation that's gonna take a lot longer. So we'll talk about that next week. And what I think I want to do, I just have to figure out if I can budget for it and if I can figure that out monetarily. But yeah, that's next week's conversation. And I think if I could get a handle on that aspect, the physical aspect, that could also help my writing. But again, we'll talk about that next week. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I have lots to do. I'll be back. Bye. Okay, so this is what happens when I leave my tripod over there. And wrist issues, so I'm not holding you, so there you are perched. I'm going to, probably shouldn't say I'm going to make this outro quick, because then it'll be anything but I've done some more beta reading. I've edited this vlog up until today. No, up until yesterday, I'm sorry. Because I haven't put today's clips in there yet. Oh, excuse me, so sorry. I gotta do the little section break things. The video section break things. Find my quotes that I'm put on them. And I'll put the music on there tomorrow, like I always do. But I'm beta reading now. I've gotten a couple more chapters read since the last time I updated you. Say I'm doing pretty well on anything but writing today. It's fine. Did I mention earlier that I said I think I was gonna do next week? I think I'm gonna have an overall weekly list of things I want to do, because I can't help myself. I can't not make a to-do list of some sort. It's just it's in my blood. But y'all know I make a weekly to-do list, and then on top of that I make a daily to-do list. So I take my weekly list and I break it down into little chunks of what I think I can get done on each day. Typically, I don't get no, not any. That's wrong. Let me stop shortchanging myself. I don't get all of it done. on each day. Get some of it done, just not all of it. So I think I'm going to make a weekly to-do list. And then I'm going, instead of making a daily to-do list, this is just next week. I don't think I'm going to do well because I need my to-do list. But I kind of want to do it day to day where when I complete a task, I just write down what task I got done. So that way I'm kind of tracking what it is that I get done each day as opposed to going by a list for what to do each day. I know that might not make sense, but hear me out. Because at this moment, I don't know how many days I'm going to go out next week. Looking at my bank account, probably not very many. But, because it took another bill out. It's a bill it's a subscription, so it's a bill I owe, but still, I forgot it was coming up. So, and then I'd have to put gas in my car, which that's gonna be interesting. But excuse me. I want to kind of see, like, each day I put work on Mackenzie Brown draft, or work on pen name outline, or work on editing crutch work. So instead, I want to kind of, and this could backfire on me, kind of see what the flow is of the day, what I'm feeling like doing. Because what's been happening the last few weeks is I'll make a list, and I may wake up and I may not feel like doing that thing that's on the list, so I don't do it, and then I beat myself up for not being able to check it off at the end of the day because I just didn't feel like doing it that day. And I know you can't always go on what you feel like, because if I was an author on a deadline from a publisher, I wouldn't be able to do that. But sometimes, like, I feel pulled to work on one project, but that's not the project that's on my list. So what I want to do is, I know what I need to do. I know what's going on the weekly list. I just maybe don't want to limit myself to what day to work on what. And then, like, if I'm going out on Monday, I don't know if I'm going out on Monday because my body, it really feels shot. It feels so hurt right now. And I don't know how I'm going to feel on Monday. I may just stay in the house on Monday because I may still be recovering my body anyway. But if I go out, let me just write what I get done on the day that I go out, so I don't feel bad about having this list of things that I think I'm going to be able to get done and manage on my outing days, but then still somehow can't manage it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I think maybe next week is a better week to have a to-done list instead of a to-do list. Or a to-da list, as Kate Kavanaugh would say, instead of a to-do list where I'm feeling in such an emotional way where I'm just overanalyzing everything I do and over-criticizing everything I do. And I am truly my own worst critic. And I know that's not good and it's not healthy, but it's where I'm at emotionally at the moment. And I'm just trying to figure out ways to get me to be motivated and not beat myself up for what I physically or mentally can't do on any given day. And then sometimes it just feels like I'm making excuses. Like I should just be able to push past whatever pain or whatever mental exhaustion. But I am not a robot. So I am human. And some days I just can't do. And I need to get to the point where I'm like, that's okay. It's okay. That said, this is not the short clip that I wanted it to be. We're almost at 7 minutes. So that's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as per usual, If you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store with writer merch, becoming a member of my Patreon, tipping me on my Ko-fi, buying my books on Amazon, or reading them on Kindle Unlimited, all of those links can be found in the description box below. And until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day. Bye.